What an interesting noise. You know, as we're gathered here tonight, there's a group of people we need to recognize that made a lot of these awards really possible. And the truth is, without them, none of us would be here. First of all, Ted Ritchie and all your volunteers from Massachusetts, thank you very, very much. You've done an outstanding job, and it's really been a pleasure, a true pleasure. Equally important are the people that are sitting next to us tonight. And they're our family, our friends, the people who came here to support us, and without whom none of us would be here. I had the pleasure tonight at my table over there to sit next to a couple of young ladies, Sophia and Braxton. It was a real pleasure to meet you. And they feel kind of alone because they think they're the only children here. The truth of the matter is, we're all kind of still children. And I would really like to thank all the families and all the friends who also made tonight possible. Thank you very much. Tonight we honor the recreational and competitive coaches of the year. The recreational coach of the year is honored for his or her coaching activities, sportsmanship, and player development. The personal coaching and the citizenship that they exemplify are what really make our players what they can truly be. I would like to now recognize our regional girls Recreation Coach of the Year Award winners. From Region 1, we have Richard Brigantine. Richard, come on up. No matter the result, Richard is consistent in his post-game speaking, presentation, mannerisms. Each player receives specific individual praise. The attention to player development has left a lasting impression on the teams Richard has coached as the Colchester Youth Soccer League Recreational Coach of the Year, the Vermont Coach of the Year, and the Region 1 Coach of the Year. Richard? From Region 2, we have Tim Schwent. Tim? In his 16 years as a coach at the McPherson Strikers Soccer Club, Tim has coached a range of skills and ages, from U7 up to under 14 boys and girls. Tim spends a great deal of time with his teams, not only coaching, but also in serving as a mentor and an example to his players. Tim, congratulations. From Region 3, we have Lauren Acosta. Lauren? As a coach with the Swansboro Soccer Association, Lauren has enabled numerous young girls to learn from her emphasis on teamwork and sportsmanship. Her dedication goes beyond teaching technical and tactical fundamentals to fostering a true love of the game. I had a chance a little bit tonight to talk with Lauren, and her love of the game is obvious. And Lauren, I want to congratulate you very much. Thank you. Finally, from Region 4, we have Tom Makowski. Tom, you want to come up? Tom encourages participation from players, parents, siblings, and in his Somerset West Soccer Club teams as a youth coach spanning over 3 decades, Tom believes the 3 most important things any player brings to the game are attitude, effort, and skill in that order. Ladies and gentlemen, children, friends, I'd like you all to congratulate our regional recreational girls coaches of the year. And now I'd like to recognize the U.S. Youth Girls Recreational Coach of the Year, Tom Makowski.
Thank you. A short speech. I really wasn't prepared for this. My wife said, you should do something. I said, nah. And then as I started to come up here, I said, whoa. And she goes, oh, don't worry about it. You'll be fine. She goes, just get up there and don't act like you know too much or try to be funny. Just be yourself. So with that said, I did think that I told my daughter I'll practice the 3 L's that I think I learned from U.S. Youth Soccer publication once. They said 3 L's of what not to do at practice, and that is to not have lectures, not do laps, and not have lines out there. So there's no lectures, no laps, no lines. And thank you very much, and I appreciate it.
I'm not touching this microphone. It's a real honor to be given the opportunity to present the U.S. Youth Soccer Recreational Boys Coach of the Year. First, let me begin with introducing the Region 1 winner, Pierre Abadou. Pierre, would you please come up? For just one soccer league, Pierre's approach to the game he loves has helped mold young players who love the game as well. Pierre holds a USSF E license. From Region 2, Jesse Nestor. Accepting for Jesse will be Rick Jensen, President of South Dakota State Soccer Association. Rick? Jesse teaches being a good player has to do with more than technical ability on the field. It's defined by how you act on and off the field. His approach to coaching makes every player a star in his own right and transforms individual players into a cohesive team. From Region 3, Tristan Roll. In his 4 years of coaching, Tristan has earned the U6, U8 Youth Module License, the U10, U12 Youth Module License, and holds a USSF D license. His under-12 recreational team, Manchester United, went undefeated in the fall and spring seasons and won the league championship in 2011. And I'm sure you'll be interested. I'm sure this is true. There's a team in England named after his team. From Region 4, Gene Robinson. Accepting for Gene will be Doug Andreerson, President of the Washington State Youth Soccer Association. Where's Doug? Gene faces the unique challenge of managing a blended roster of half locals, half Somalian, or Ethiopian youth. She has successfully crafted a team experience that fully engaged and fostered the development of the individual. As a result, her under-18 boys went 12-0 in district play. Robinson holds a USSF D license. Before I announce the winners, I would like to just add that, as I'm sure everyone here knows, that we've all been involved in this game a lot, that the recreational coaches ultimately are the base of so much. So if we could have a hand for the 4 regional winners. The U.S. Youth Soccer Boys Recreational Coach of the Year is Gene Robinson. Accepting for Gene is Doug Andreerson.
Apologize, Jean could not be here tonight, but on behalf of Jean, we certainly accept this award. Her good work that she's done in Washington is pretty instrumental in our programs. Thank you very much.